Okay, let's talk brand new 3D liquid foundations from Mary Kay. So Mary Kay has a ton of different foundation options for you. We have CC creams, mineral foundation, pressed powder, cream to powder, but my favorite is our liquid foundations. And we've had them for a really long time. And one of my favorite things about our liquid foundations is that Mary Kay has always felt that foundation should be a part of your skincare. And so all of our liquid foundations have been anti-aging since we created them, which is really exciting. Like, why wouldn't you want more like anti-aging, right? I almost said, why wouldn't you want more liquid foundation, which is also true. But so in our old liquid foundation, we had the anti-aging complex of our old skincare. So since we relaunched our skincare with the Time-Wise Miracle 3D set last May, it was time to update our liquid foundations and give it the new ingredients that we found for our skincare. Because why wouldn't we want those to match, right? And so this brand new liquid foundation, which looks different too. Our old one was in a pink bottle and now it's this beautiful bottle. It has a stripe right here and it's clear so you can actually see what the color looks like, which is really great. But the anti-aging in this matches the anti-aging in our 3D set. So it has encapsulated resveratrol, which helps to defend against free radicals. It has vitamin B3, which is a brightening superpower. And it also has an age-defying peptide, which is made up of a few different amino acids. So this has the same exact anti-aging power as our skincare set. Now, I'm not saying that you should use this instead of our skincare, but how great would it be if you used both? And you got our anti-aging skincare, so your skin's always morning and night getting all that anti-aging goodness, but then you also throughout the day are getting it as well. Pretty cool, right? Okay, so we have that. That's why we decided to reformulate this. But when we were deciding to reformulate it, Mary Kay was like, why not use this opportunity to change our foundations? You know, like, let's take a look at them. How could we improve them? How could we change them? Not just in the formula. And so what they did was they used this really special camera and they took pictures of 3,000 women across the world skin tone. So they were like, we need to figure out if our foundations could match every type of skin tone. Because, like, I don't know if this data is true, but I read it somewhere that 70% of women are wearing the wrong foundation shade. If that is you, we got to get together. And so Mary Kay was like, how can we help every woman have the right shade and be happy with their foundation? So they wanted to make sure that we could cover all of the different skin tones. So they did this thing, right? They took the pictures of the skin. And when they laid out all of our foundations, our old foundations, against these colors, they realized that we had some colors that didn't match any skin tones. And they were like, this is not okay. We need to fix it. And so they introduced 28 new shades using our IntelliMatch technology, which is going to help to, like, basically seamlessly blend our foundation into your skin tone for a more accurate skin tone match with these 28 shades. And the way they did this is through looking at people's undertones as well as their skin tones. I'm gonna get into that in a second, but I wanted to just make sure you guys understood that we changed them because of the anti-aging, but we also wanted to make sure that we were providing the most up-to-date, most current like foundations that could help every single woman, no matter what her skin tone or skin type is. So these new 28 liquid foundations are matte finish, which is really exciting, especially as we get into the summer months, because like we all get a little sweaty and oily in the summertime, no matter if you have normal to dry skin or oily combo skin. I have really oily skin though, like all year round. And I've been extremely impressed with how well this mats my skin. It has little microspheres in there, which help to absorb oil throughout the day. Like, yes, please, I need that in my life. So the way that we are now kind of categorizing these foundations is through 3 different variables, okay? So you need to know 3 things in order to find your perfect foundation match. The first one is, what is your skin tone? You are either ivory, beige, or bronze. It's as simple as that. And if you don't know what skin tone you are, talk to your consultant and she can tell you. But for the most part, people know that. Now, skin tone is something that could change. Like, let's say somebody is ivory like me, but they tan really easily in the sun. They might turn into beige during the summer months. And that happens. But for the most part, everyone stays the same with skin tone. What doesn't change is the undertone. So when you're looking for which foundation is right for you, the very first thing you look at is your skin tone. So if I'm ivory, I'm only gonna look at the ivory shades. You with me? Okay. So for Undertone, Undertone is something that everybody has and it never changes. And the way you find your Undertone is by asking yourself, what does my skin do in the sun? So if you burn very easily in the sun or you stay the exact same color all year round, you have cool undertones. So you're going to look for every foundation that has a C in it. So ivory C, beige C, bronze C. Those are going to be the foundations that are right for you. If your skin burns and then it turns into a tan, you are neutral, which means you would look for ivory N, beige N, bronze N, right? And then if you are like, oh man, I don't burn at all, I get beautifully tan, you know, your skin tone just deepens in the sun, then you have warm undertones. So you would look for ivory W, beige W, bronze W. Right? That is how we are going to start to figure out and narrow down which foundations are right for you. So for example, I'm ivory and I burn very easily in the sun. So the only two shades in ivory that have a C are ivory C100 and ivory C110. You'll notice that the numbers that's the last variable in deciding which foundation is for you. They go up by tens and it just determines the deepness of the shade, right? So obviously ivory C100 is going to be the lightest of all the ivory shades. Ivory C110 is next, and so on and so forth. I'm ivory C110, and what was great is that I only had to look at then 2 foundations to figure out which one was right for me. Prior to this, it just said like ivory 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you just had to be like, which one am I got to figure it out, or I got to look at my these pictures in the lookbook and say, oh, which of these colors looks like mine, which is like really inconvenient. So now I can say, oh, well, Mallory, based on what you just said, I'm beige and I tan really easily, so therefore I am beige W, and now you get to narrow down all of the beiges that have a W in them, and that takes it from like 12 beige colors to like 6 beige colors, right? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's only 3 shades in beige for warm undertones. So that really narrows it down. So I love this new system because it helps us really figure out which one is right for you. And you have to talk to your consultant as well because she has all of these foundations. And what she can do is she can come into a stripe test with you, which means that she's going to put 3 shades on your cheek next to each other, and one of them is going to just disappear, right? So if you're like, Mallory, I am ivory, but I am warm undertones, so I just tan easily, then she's gonna put ivory W130, ivory W150 right here on your cheek, and whichever one disappears, that's the foundation that's yours. And so I love how simple this is. It helps you become more educated too on how to be able to figure out what your foundation is. And it makes it easier on us too. So thank you, Mary Kay. But I love this new foundation, you guys. It is lightweight, it is anti-aging, it is high coverage. So not only with just one application will it be great coverage, but if you want more, you can add more foundation and it will give you more coverage, which is unlike our CC cream. So if you're someone who loves CC cream, but you wish you had more coverage, you're gonna wanna check out our liquid foundations. They are magnificent. We also have a new brush that is launching as well to use with it. It's really cool. So it looks like a toothbrush. But all of these bristles are very densely packed. Like that, you could probably see it, but I can't even like press that hard. I'm pressing pretty hard. There are so many bristles in there and they're so densely packed. They're so soft too. And you use this to put your foundation on and it's gonna like airbrush it. It's amazing because when you use your hands to put on foundation, you're wasting so much product because it's getting stuck in your hands, even if you use it on the back. Even if you put foundation here and then go like that, you're losing a lot of foundation. So I literally put my foundation like this and then use my brush. My husband was like, what are you doing? But I love it. So talk to your consultant about finding your perfect shade in our new matte liquid foundations and trying our new brush as well.